Yo, what up, doe? What up, doe? What up, doe? I like saying it 3 times. Back with another episode of Mask Off, episode 176. America. For real, though? For real. Man, we talking
America.
about it. We talking about a lot, man. You already know what we own. There's some things that transpired at the top of the year. We're going to get into it all. But first and foremost, man, I'm your host, Mask Off Malachi. To the left of me, or to the right of me, however you looking at it, it's my main man, 100 grand, Big Tone in the building. Burp, 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 burp. Yeah.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's in threes, baby. We hitting it with you. You know what I'm saying? America. For real?
Crazy, man. Crazy. How you feeling, man?
I feel like these ninjas crazy out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my head on the swivel as I do. You know what I mean? I'm rocking my official Detroit going to the Pro Bowl hat because that's where they at. Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's how you feel. It's just a bunch of garbage. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel great. You know, I've been picking up a lot of hours. I've been trying to pay off a lot of debts. One of my major debts, you know what I mean? Shout out to Gigi, will be complete. You know what I mean? I will be done with this debt coming up this week. And I'm so excited, so elated. I can't put it into words, you know what I'm saying? How excited I am. So I'm excited about that.
Nice. Huh?
On the home front, everything cool. You know what I mean? Everything straight. You know, just taking it one day at a time. My little sister, she's scheduled to have a kid soon, so I'm just making sure she go through the steps of just taking care of herself, and it's my baby sis. You know what I mean? So I just check in on her. So shouts out to Chef Jay. You know what I mean? Cooking it up in the oven now. You know what I mean?
Nice.
She cooking that bun in the oven now.
Nice, man.
So
Yeah, big aunt coming through.
and you know what? And I told her when I was growing up, I had to be an uncle, a daddy, a cousin, a confidant. Now that she having this baby, I'm going to be the best uncle I could be. You know what I'm saying? Like when she's going into labor, I told her, I don't care where I'm at. Call me. I'm there. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Hey, maybe it's a little. I'm exaggerating a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm saying and doing stuff the daddy should be doing. Am I gonna push the father out of the way? No, but I'm
Yeah.
letting her know. Hey, look, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I want to be the one that grab the kid and go. You are the chosen one. Si
Sueña.
bati bate lenta, la bate la batida.
Right. On the Lion
So,
King. Okay.
you know what
That's
I
what's up,
mean?
man.
So,
Is this your first unk ship?
no,
I thought so.
this is the only one that matters. And I
I
said that
want
out loud.
Yeah, you did. I want you to explain, but not online, brother. Moving on, man. Congratulations to your peoples, man, for that great, fantastic news. As y'all know, I'm Mask Off Malachi, man. I'm feeling good today. Feeling
That's
good,
what's
man.
up.
Been going through a lot since we last talked 2 weeks ago. Had some tragic news, had some more tragic news happen. But before I get to all that, man, I personally am feeling good. Personally feeling good. I'm just grateful to be alive, man. I'm grateful I woke up today, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Claim it. Claim it.
It ain't promised, man. It ain't
No, it
promised. So
ain't. No, it ain't.
I'm adjusting my mindset, constantly staying on the front, on the up. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling good, man. So that's how I'm feeling. Personally dealing with some news, man. Trying to figure out which kind of bad news I should start with. We went to the funeral for King Coop this past Sunday, and on that same day, I got word of another Detroit film industry guy that had a heart attack and passed away. Um, yeah, man, Deion Hunt. So that was tough, man. That was tough. On like I said, the news. I got the news on the day of the funeral for Coop. So that was a tough weekend. Um, Trying not to be scared myself, honestly. Being a young black man, these were all young black men, so a little older than me, but still young. So yeah, I'm trying not to be in fear. I have washed myself from that fear, but it also left with now a responsibility to stay alive and thrive, man. The ball is in your court, and I'm gonna get into that with the motivational minute. But yeah, shout out to Danny Love with the hearts early on.
Danny.
Yeah, and shout out to Danny. She just did. She hosted for Detroit House of Comedy last night. T. Sanders was a headliner. She's a known comic, so it was great to see her being hired as a professional comic in a professional comedy club on a professional night. We went to the open mic on Tuesdays, and this year we said, like, this is the year for comedy clubs. We said it, so we've been being intentional by one, showing up, submitting ourselves at these open mics, and she did the open mic on Tuesday. She did a good. They gave her 7 minutes. She did good on that. The club manager was like, "Hey, you free Thursday?" She like, "Yes." So yeah, that's what happened, man. She did a good job too. She did a really good job. It was a great show. So I'm very proud of her.
Bro,
So
that's not surprising. You know what I
it's
mean?
not, but
That's not
it's like
surprising at all, man. Like, yo,
it's yeah, it's not a surprise, but it's also these are the moments that you want, and when they come and you execute like you can, it's a win. You know what I'm saying? You have it in your mind that this is what I'm gonna do, and then you go out and show out like you should. That's a dub. So I'm very proud of her. Go ahead.
I think I got a good eye and a good ear when it comes to talent. And if you do recall, I the one said to you, all the rest of the niggas I saw, they were horrible. But it was only two that I saw that were actually legit. And it was damn, I forgot the boy. One smarter, it was the other boy.
Smooth.
Smooth. It was
Yep.
him.
Smooth. Yep.
No, not smooth. It wasn't smooth. He good too, but he didn't perform. It was
Oh, you talking about Darcy?
Darcy. It was
Yeah.
Darcy
Mm-hmm.
and it was Danny. I said them
Mm-hmm.
two, they straight. And
Mm-hmm.
that's not taken away from Smooth and other people, but it was some others that was on that show that sucked. But definitely I was really taken back by Danny. I said, man, she a beast. She a
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah, man. That was 3 years ago, man. Time flies, man.
Yeah,
November of
man.
2021. Time
Yeah.
flies. So yeah, so to be in this position, man, I'm definitely proud of her. She's come a long way for sure. So super geeked up for that for her. Um yeah, man, today January 24th, 2025, man. Time is flying by, man. January is heading out already. It's crazy.
You
Uh
know what though? You know what though? I'm gonna
mhm.
say before January 20th came, it was so much anxiety before the 20th. You know what I mean? And I don't
Oh,
know if you watch a lot of political stuff, but just knowing who was getting in office, it was just so much anxiety. Like, oh God, this guy's he's back. He's
yeah,
back. And
yeah.
we can't kill this dude like a cockroach. You know what I mean? So
Can't, can't.
now that the 20th have came and passed, a lot of people are now like breathing again. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
we ready
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
BS. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
for
100%.
you know what I mean?
You got to accept the reality. Like you got to, to a certain extent, just kind of accept it. But before we get to that, because we definitely gonna get into all that, man. Shout out to my Lions, man. Disappointing into a fantastic season. We had an incredible historic run. Um, but it ended unexpectedly, tragically, horribly. Like,
Is that how you gonna do it? I'm gonna do it right. Lions for real though? For real?
Thank you.
All year, you're running trick plays on everybody. You're sending one person that way, sending another guy this way, running up the middle. For real though, this is what you do. This is why I brought the Pro Bowl hat for y'all, because that's how y'all was playing. Like y'all already went to the Pro Bowl. For real though.
Yeah, man. I was talking heavy online, man. I proclaimed them to be in the Super Bowl, and they fell short. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be very honest, be transparent with the mask off audience, because that's what we built this brand on. Mask off is taking the mask off. I had a feeling deep down that they weren't gonna make it, only because of the injuries this year. We suffered so many injuries. I think it was like 16 or 18 people on injury reserve. A lot of those players on defense, and we still thrived in the regular season, but it's the playoffs that things, vamp up times two. You feel me? So if you can't match that intensity of playoff football, you can't go nowhere. And then so we got the number one seed, we got the first round bye, so we didn't even have to play in the first round. So now we like, okay, we really got a shot. We don't have to play in the first round. We get a chance to take a rest. And then we get the Commander. We wasn't even supposed to play the Commanders because the Commanders wasn't even supposed to win the wild card round. They beat the Bucks off the last second field goal. So now it's like, okay, we got a rookie quarterback. We should be able to smash these dudes. That's not what the case. This rookie quarterback smashed us, man. Pause. But we had 5 turnovers in the game. We lost the game, and they scored off, I think, 3 or 2 of those turnovers that we made. And so that's the game right there. What's up?
I'm going to say this as an avid Steelers fan. I've become realistic about football. I knew my Steelers weren't going to do nothing. So people talk about football in Detroit. I'm going to tell you this. I knew once the playoffs got here, they were not going to uphold to real competition. And you get a couple good games, but when you go against somebody like the Eagles, and they haven't even reached the Eagles,
Right.
They were going to get gang raped. Let's just put that out there. And I hate to say it like that, but the fact that NFC East team solidified the loss, that lets me know they weren't even ready to play the Eagles on no level. You could talk about all the people that they lost, this, that, and the third, but they weren't coming out victorious, man. The Commanders beat the Vikings, right? That's the Lions' speed. Somebody they familiar
Commanders
with.
beat the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I wasn't too confident with that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
And that was the thing, like, because we were the number one seed, we were gonna play whatever team was the lowest seed that advanced. So that's why that's why we ended up playing the Commanders. Like, we would have been better off playing the Bucks, but they lost. So you got to play who is in front of you. And so
I don't think if they were to play the Bucks got a run package that's top tier, and they got one of the number one receivers in the game.
It would have been it would have been tough either way. Like, whatever team we faced, it would have been tough. But I feel like because the Commanders, one, we're very aggressive on fourth downs, but they're even more aggressive than us, which says a lot. I think they was going for it on fourth down like 80% of the time throughout the year, something crazy like that. So yeah, they was like that, and the rookie quarterback, I feel like there's a certain level of, when you're naive, it can lead you to success, because he's so fresh, he don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go for it, whatever, I'll do whatever. And as a football fan, I love to see a young black quarterback winning. I do love that. I just don't love to see it against us. But the fact that he's a rookie killing the game, I love that.
He played in his system, man. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
He played in his system. He believed in his coaches. His coaches believed in him.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you down, and Washington been down for years.
Yeah, for
real. They had no other choice but to grind it out with this guy.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
They had no other choice but to grind it out.
Yeah. And then he's won like 5 games within the last 2 minutes this year. Like that shows the type of clutch gene he got to be a rookie doing that type of stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was the reason that he was a part of the reason why we got the #1 seed because they beat the Eagles in the last like 40 seconds of the game, which eliminated the Eagles' chances to get the #1 seed in the NFC. So I was like, oh man, but then he ended up eliminating us. So it's like,
Hey, man, look, and another thing too, I just don't understand how the Lions they've been running the ball all year,
bro,
and they got away
bro.
from the ball. They threw 5 picks, bro. Like, come on, man,
No,
5 picks.
we threw 4 picks and we had a fumble.
So DJ Touch was watching the game, you know, and she was giving me updates as I snore in between downs, and she like I ain't never really watched football, but I don't think you're supposed to throw the ball to the team that many times.
Nah,
I was like, you are right.
Yeah, man, it was
This
bad.
shit's a wrap.
And Goff threw 3 interceptions, and then now this is a bad coaching play. You got the season on the line. You get Jameson Williams to do a little trick play where he got to throw a pass and he throws an interception. Like that's not the play you call.
I'm glad you brought that up though. So let's talk about the controversy for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Controversy is this. Controversy is Brad Johnson had already solidified himself at Chicago, had already solidified his team and his coaching staff. Only thing he had to do was play the game.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of controversy out there that's saying, did Brad Johnson sabotage this to make an NFL situation going into next year? Controversial.
Yeah, only because this is the type of stuff they've been doing all year. You know, St. Brown throwing passes, you know, Jameson throwing passes. This is not if this was the first time we ever seen it all year, then yeah, you could say that. But it's the offense that they've been running, the trick plays, the woody whoops. So like, you know, I can't say that. I just think it was a wrong call in the moment. Like that's not the call you play. That's not the play you call in that moment.
So my theory is this also. I believe that it's a lot of stuff that happens before they get on the field, especially with Vegas now being a part of it, and they tell them to pull these games. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, whoever calling the shots tell them to pull these games. And I think that this is just one of them times that Detroit is not in the stand to get a championship.
Yeah, I agree.
Good. It looks good, but you look at these player faces when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can look at a quarterback and you can tell off the rip if he's gonna have a horrible day. If somebody pull him to the side and say, "Hey, look, I think you need to throw 3 picks today." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I personally think. I think they be pulling in these games.
I agree. I 100% agree, and that's a whole different conversation. But let's get into it because it's this like every Super Bowl is made up. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment. It's not literally we gonna let these guys play and whoever is the best player and the best team they'll win. It's scripted, man. It's scripted. It's narratives, you know, and that's probably why more than likely I hate to say it, the Chiefs probably gonna get a 3-peat because they love storylines. You know what I'm saying?
So the big storyline is if Buffalo get it.
Yeah, if they do, but it's like, I mean, this is the 3rd time that they've played in the AFC Championship with the Chiefs always coming out on top. So will they? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I would love to see anybody but the Chiefs. That's my only request at this point. I don't even care.
I don't even have a problem with the Chiefs because that's another black quarterback. But I do like Buffalo, and Buffalo been due for one since they ain't been to the big dance. They ain't been to the Super Bowl 3 times. And they won one in the 90s. I don't know if you recall that. Could be 2 or 3, but it's about due for them. They at least get one. Yeah. And I think they got it in the mix for certain teams to get a certain level. You know what I mean? And if you happen to get up on that tier, you able to get some traction, but it's not your time.
Exactly.
I don't think it's Detroit's time. I think it's probably I think it's another AFC team's time before it be turned into an NFC team.
Okay.
And that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do the research on if it's AFC, NFC, NFC, AFC, AFC.
Mhm.
How many games before it turns into another NFC team? Dang, I just did that. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some deep conspiracy looking
Yeah.
to
That's
find out.
that's a good point. That's a good point. And I think the Lions will get one. I don't know if it's next year. It could be next year, but I would say within the next 2 to 3 years, they'll give us one. It'll be our time because it's
I
like
don't.
America loves a storyline. Again, we gained a lot of new fans this year. You know what I'm saying? And so now that the NFL is a brand. You know what I'm saying? So once they realize so many people is behind the team, they'll get that team what they need. Oh y'all,
Yeah,
this what y'all want? Everybody to tune in. If they win, okay, cool, bam. You know what I'm saying? We'll
we'll
crown y'all
see.
now.
We'll see.
So
But before we go any further, man, we gotta do something that's most importantly, man. We gotta hit that motivational minute, bro.
yes, sir, man.
We,
Yes,
we
we do.
slipped and dipped. We slipped and dipped on that, John. But we gotta will it back a minute. Get that motivational minute out, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. So yes, today's motivational minute, man, is a little different today. This is a PSA, man. With I've discovered about three people that passed away due to heart attack this year. All creatives, two in the acting and film world, and one comedian. All Metro Detroit, all passing away from heart attacks. All under 50. So this motivational minute is about your health. This is a PSA to go to the hospital, go to the doctor, get checked out, exercise regularly, eat the right foods, because you want to really take care of yourself for the longevity of your life. You have to really look within yourself and to see what am I doing to prolong my life, to live into my 80s, 90s. That's the type of things that you need to be thinking about now, whether you 30, 40, because it can happen to anybody. It's not about age, it's about health. Someone can be 70 super healthy and somebody can be 40 unhealthy, and so it's just about looking within yourself. How can I have a routine? Not saying that you can't eat junk food or bad foods, but how can I establish my life where this is what I do majority of the time? This is the exercise plan. All you need is 3 to 5 times a week. It doesn't have to be something strenuous. Whatever works for you. It can be, whether it's walking, bike riding, 15. You start out with 15 minutes just to get back on the ball. Let me get a bike. Invest in your health. Like get a bike that you can put in the corner of your room. Get a little. They got those little mini treadmills. There's so many tools, so many things that you can invest into your health. That's what it's about. Invest into your health. Take time to make that doctor's visit. I'm going to be scheduling one again. I visited. I had one last year. I'm going to be scheduling one again because I want to make sure. I need to be here. I got stuff to do, and so do you. You got stuff to do. Make sure you're taking time to take care of your health. That's your motivational minute. Please. This is for you as well, Big Tom. This is for everybody.
You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct about that. I definitely need to tap back in. And I was going to say that, man, boy is dealing with a lot of stress with his son. His son went through something. Still giving shouts out to Artie and his family.
Mm-hmm.
Catastrophic, but just yesterday, got a message that he was at the same hospital and dealing with some stuff with his son. They had to check him in. I think he said his appendix got this. And if, let me check. I think he said his appendix.
You talking
Had
about
to
Artie himself?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it so happens he had to be. He was at the doctor's checking on the young boy and everything
Yeah.
that's had been going on with him that we covered. But bro, you are 100% right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on. He said he was having stomach pains and he had to get an appendectomy. You know what I
Really?
mean? They kept him yesterday. This is at 3:43, and he went down and had an operation. And if he wasn't there having a discussion about with the doctor about his appendix, who knows when that baby would have burst on him?
Man. Yeah,
I
you
just
never
want.
know. You never know what's going on in your body, but your body will tell you certain things. There's certain signs, certain pains that you just can't ignore. Like if you constantly getting the same little pains, go get it checked out. Like get your regular checkups. Like I know for a minute you was doing the aquatics, but I don't know if you've been on that lately. But man,
Uh,
make sure, man. I've
yeah, I
I've
gotta.
ramped up myself. What'd you say?
I say I gotta get back out there because I've been working these crazy hours, bro.
Yeah,
So it's not. It hasn't been become something that I've had in the forefront, but definitely, I definitely hear you and I receive it. I
for
got to
sure.
definitely get out there and get back in the mix, man, because this sexy is something that needs to be preserved,
It
you
does, man.
know. And
Absolutely, man. Whatever you need, bro.
pause, pause.
Yes.
Don't ever say it
Nah,
does.
no, whatever, bro. Preserve yourself. That's this
Yeah.
is serious, man. Because I've also, me being young is like I wanted to get in shape to bulk up a little bit, but now it's not even a game. Like going to the gym is not even a game anymore for me. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a necessity for me. And so since this news, man, I've worked out 4 times this week, because it's second nature now, which I'm grateful for. I hate that it had to be these traumatic events to motivate me in this way, but whatever it takes, and let's allow these moments to us to look within ourselves to be more accountable. That's what it's all about. Is and that's my kind of my take on death is that you have to allow yourself to be grateful for the life you have, realize how unexpected life really is, is not certain. One thing we are guaranteed is a death date. Like that's the only thing we guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So, it's time to look within yourself. Like, how could I do better? How can I avoid these? I don't want to say mistakes like they lived wrong, but a heart attack is your body telling you something. It's a scientific way that you have a heart attack. Your arteries are closed. And there's a reason for that. So how can we avoid those things? It's just all that it's about. So that's your motivational minute, man. I love y'all. Take care of yourself, man. Talking to
Love
myself
you
as
too.
well.
Love you too,
So,
man. Love you too. Life is
whew,
precious. And
it is
we get caught up in the day-to-day routine, and I'm speaking for myself that, you know, you never know, man. You can go lay down and don't wake back up.
for real.
And that's a reality about life. You know what I mean? But we talk this talk, and like I said, I'm speaking for myself. I talk a lot of talk, and I talk about a lot of people that I love, and I want to see things progress for them. But when it comes to ourselves, we look at ourselves in the mirror and say, "Well, I always got tomorrow, and tomorrow ain't always gonna be here."
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
like you say, man, I'm speaking for myself, man. We got to do better, be better. I say that to my son all the time. If you do better, you be better. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And even though
yeah,
he don't want to hear it, he receives it. And
right. As you should.
sometimes receiving is the hardest thing that somebody can do.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
much as it's
and
going out my mouth, I'm receiving it now back.
100%, 100%, and it starts at home. A lot of times we think, oh, I gotta once I get my bread right, I can get a membership, or once I get my schedule right, I can go. Sometimes it just starts at home, like doing, a routine like pulling up a video on YouTube, a 20-minute step video, just to get the movement. Like a lot of times, like we have everything within us. Like you don't even need weights, you don't even need a treadmill. You can literally put a video on and just follow that routine. If it's a step, if it's a movement, if it's a stretch, whatever it is to keep that body, get your body in motion, build that heart rate up for a period of time, 15 to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is, boom, you're done. You know what I'm saying? You do that 4 times a week, 5 times a week, you on point. You'll start to see the gradual improvement. And by this time next year, you know what I'm saying, you'll be somewhere that you better than you were. I saw this video earlier said in 6 months you'll either have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of progress. It's just
Mm.
what it is. So yeah, man.
I'm laughing because they say the internet will make so many sayings for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? In 6 months, you got 6 months of excuses, 6 months of progress. It could be you got 6 months of dieting officially, or you got 6 months of dying extremely. Like I get it. I get what you're saying, but
Nah, that
the internet
nah,
is a
that
crazy
that
place.
that wasn't a valid troll, man. It's
It
the
wasn't.
truth.
It wasn't. But what I'm saying is, they know how to say some memes, bro. The
Yeah,
internet,
I mean, yeah, they do.
the
But it's
memes.
like you said, receiving is the hardest part, you know.
Yeah,
And a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
times we make stuff funny to avoid the accountability of it. You feel me?
No, don't come at me, nigga. I told
All
you
right.
I received it.
Okay.
I told you I received it. You know what I mean? But I'm just making fun of how there's so many different memes out there for
Yeah.
things that you can apply. That's all. That's
100%. It is. It is, man. So man, we talked for man, it's 30 minutes in already. But we talking, man, episode 176, America. For real though.
for real though.
As y'all know, we got a new old, same old president, President Donald Trump, man. That's a
I don't even
crazy
want to say
shit.
his face. Let's just say orange tang face. Let's just say
Man,
tang face.
we got the same old guy, man. Convicted felon, whatever you want to call him, man. It's really like a simulation, man. This is a this is a simulation for real, bro. It's like a sitcom turned reality, man. It's a reality show. This is like it's like a clown show for real. It's like you see a person and they're rich, they get rich, and then they like, man, what else can I do? Let me become president. They're like, man, you ain't about to become president. Because I remember when he first, like, before the first term, when he first like put himself in, I was like, man, that's funny. He got so much money, he just want to do something else now. Like, that's just hilarious. Like, wow, he running for president. And then like the race was going on, and now he was the top candidate. I was like, man, people really doing this. So then now he did that term or partial term, whatever it was, and now coming back, they didn't give this man a second chance. And time flies so quick. Like, Biden's term went by so fast to me. Like, it seemed like it was a blink of an eye. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say a couple of things about what you said. It amazes me too how he was able to get in office. But one of the compliments I got to get this man, he is a master manipulator. He's a master marketer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the way he able to work the media,
Mm-hmm.
he is a master at it. He could do a master class.
It should
You
be
know what I mean?
studied.
It should
Yeah.
be studied. And just like how Hitler was a great auditor when it
Orator.
comes to speech. Yeah, auditor when it came to speeches.
Orator.
Orator, thank you. When it came to speeches, he's that way when it comes to marketing. This
Mm-hmm.
guy knows how to market
Yeah.
himself. You know what I mean?
100%.
And the best way he knew how to market himself was through propaganda.
Yeah.
Remember, he started off making propaganda about Barack Obama. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
this dude, he started talking about whether or not Barack Obama has the right to be here when he has illegal immigrants in his family. Like, how are you? But no one, like, the way he'll deflect.
Mm-hmm.
He
You
won't
make
even
it about you.
acknowledge. He won't even acknowledge what he just said. You know what I mean? Like the dude, like he's doing it now,
Yeah,
and
for real.
he will continuously talk like this whole campaign. I watched the whole campaign, and
Mm-hmm.
he talked about the same things over. One of his talking points was always how Mexico is sending their worst. They are sending people from insane asylums and and they convicts in here. You know what I mean? And one of his examples, he would use uh, 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 the motherfucker from the movie. What's the movie he always moved? I shouldn't have. God, the movie with Anthony Hopkins. That God, it's like Anyway, he will always use this movie trope, and
Yeah.
the way he will always use it and make it into like how everybody that's crazy is coming here. We got to defend ourselves. We're so helpless, and he's the only one out of everybody in the world. He's the only person to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it. Like, who has fell for this stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and if you watch it and you like, the more he speak it, the more people are be like, he's here to save us. He's
Yeah.
going to get us through this.
Yeah.
We can't do it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real. For real.
You know, I can't believe it. It's like it's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you,
100%, man. 100%. And that's the thing. Like he does deflect, and he talks so good to certain people, he make you forget about the whole topic. He got you just mad now. Like he wants an emotional reaction out of the person interviewing him, or whatever the case is. And so now you off topic. You just mad. You just trying to get it back. And you're like, well, first of all, you talk terrible. So it's like, dang,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, he'll hit you with that. What you said is completely disrespectful. No one other president's done this. I came in and I did it, and I did it with my administration and my guys. We'll do this. We'll keep it going. We'll get this done. You know what I'm saying? If it was for the war in Ukraine, if I was in office, it would have been got done. And Zelensky knows better. You know, like, what are you talking about? He act like he's friends with all these people.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like, I would watch his speeches
Mhm.
just to see what he would troll about.
Yeah.
And he'll be up there farting. You know what I mean? And he'll just be crazy. Like this dude, he went to a black reporters convention and sat down. This is how I know he genius.
Hmm.
He sat down and he said, "Well, one minute she was black, next minute she was Asian or Indian. I don't know, but if she wants to be black, I guess she's black." What? Now you knew what type of reaction you was gonna get from that. You know what I mean?
That's so funny, man.
But see, that's the thing though. It's funny. So he knows his reactions cause a reaction.
Right, right,
You know what I mean? It's funny. For us, it's funny because it's like, what outlandish shit this nigga gonna say? You know what I
right.
mean? And he takes you there. You
He
know what I
does.
mean? He takes
Right.
you there. And it's a lot of people out there
My
that
God.
believes this stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's already saying it. And all he doing, he just willing them in. And I hate to say it, we got
Mm-hmm.
a lot of coons out here. We got a lot of poor white trash. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? We got a lot of people that's on the system that he knows is on the system, which is his base. Poor
Mm-hmm.
white, poor white is his base.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Kid
Mm-hmm.
Rock, he poor white. He come from that. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean?
Yeah.
And that's his base. Like, and I hate to say it, Hulk Hogan. I don't know what planet he on nowadays, but that's his base. He got a
Yeah.
reject base, and
Yeah.
they will fight to the end. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know,
Reject bases.
he do is all rejects. It's none of the cool kids in his base, and he's like the bully with all these rejects. You know what I mean? Elon Musk. How the fuck we got this dude that's from another continent over here
Oh my God.
rubbing elbows with the presidency? You know what I mean?
Crazy. And it's like
It's
it's like
it's wild.
it's like he's the bully on the playground that got the money, got the influence, and he's pulling the strings that he want. He getting, hey, go jump him, y'all. Go jump him. Like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
he don't even got no money though. Like what he do, he sold himself for this power, and now he really, me personally, like he just let go all these people from January 6th.
Yep.
Everybody that watched that knew that that was a crime.
Yeah, 100%.
They doubled back and said, I don't know what that was. I can't believe, people think that was a crime. There was just a lot of people out there extending their First Amendment. I didn't see a crime. You know what I
Man,
mean?
let it be a group of black people doing that. Tell me we about to run up in here and see what's going on.
You remember it was a group of black people that was marching with all black on, and they uh the Don't Fuck Around crew, and they got them niggas out of here quick. This was when
It's not
his
funny.
first term. This is during his first term.
Mm.
It was a black guy that popped up, skinny black guy, talking about he was gonna be marching and everything, and protecting black businesses and communities. They got him on illegal firearms charge. Now he in a federal court. I mean federal jail. I wonder why Trump didn't let him go. You know why?
You know
He
why?
just part in the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers. So what I believe he's going to do, I believe what he's going to try to do is create. If he can't pull it off with the United States government, he's going to create his own personal government, like his own personal army, which would be them two, the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys, to do his bidding. You know what I mean? So you can never say it came from the government, but it
Mm.
came from them. You know what I mean? But
Like his own militia.
yeah, his own militia. You know what I mean? His own
Wow.
little squad. That's what I believe that's happening because history repeats. Everything he's doing is the same shit Hitler was doing. You know what I mean? And if you know
That's
anything
deep,
about
bro.
Hitler had his own little stub crew. You know what I mean? And the motherfuckers came in there, dropping them fifth ward bees on people who didn't believe in in they in their viewpoints. If you don't
Yeah.
believe that this is what this is, you getting killed. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. That's deep, bro. I ain't thinking about it like that. Yeah, was it in the little inauguration speech or whatever they had, you saw your boy Elon Musk, man. He hit the salute on them boys.
yeah, he hit the Nazi John. Like that.
I mean, he like, no, I was giving my heart. Like,
No, he's like, we won. You know, like,
bro, like I ain't never seen something more clear in my life, bro. That was just they showing you clear as day what we own. Like, and he appointed him with something over defense or something.
no. It's Ricky. I think Ricky Rubio is head of defense, but
That's an NBA player. Hey, might as well have been him.
he ain't black.
Right.
You don't got nobody black in his cabinet but Herschel Walker, and Herschel Walker's in charge of Bahamas. Silence of the Lamb. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Silence of the Lamb.
Elon Musk
He'll talk about that guy a lot from Silence of the Lamb.
Yeah, Elon Musk got appointed some type of power, and that was my analogy on him being the playground is because he's appointing the people that he wants. It's like he started his own company, and it's America. Like that's in his mind. That's what he's doing. It's crazy.
This dude just rolled back. He just rolled back the DEI stuff. You know what I mean? He said
diversity, equity, inclusion.
He said motherfuckers don't have to do that. We don't gotta let no niggas in here if we don't want no niggas in here. That's basically what you're saying.
Basically,
like, look, there's too many niggas in this place anyway. It's making me uncomfortable.
Right,
I'm uncomfortable. There's too many niggas in here.
We need to make America.
Too many niggas and bitches. They gotta go.
We need to make America great again when it was just us.
It's just us. You know what I'm saying? We could talk to these hoes the way we wanted to talk to them. We could do what we want to. We'd take them in the bathroom and do what the hell we want to do, and then go home and kiss our wives. That's when America was great again. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Niggas working for us, not with us. That's how it was better.
That's how. Hey, I get it, Tyrone. I get it. You got great ideas. You got great ideas, Tyrone.
Go clean the bathroom, please, Tyrone. Thank you. The double hand, calm down.
Yeah. Calm it down, Tyrone. We see you over there.
Yeah, we're gonna table that, Tyrone.
Yo, all I'm just trying to say is, all you got to do is you take this entity, and you know, the adults in the room, Tyrone.
Yeah.
We got to be
Is there a law that say I got to hire you, Tyrone? I thought not.
Tyrone. I should just go ahead and get a
Cut
sandwiches
it out.
from
Cut
Jimmy
it out.
John's. You know,
Cut it out,
because
Tyrone.
take the sandwich order, Tyrone. Because what you
Just
doing? It's no go.
cut
It's
it
no
out,
go
Tyrone.
here. Yeah.
Please cut it out. Thank you.
What is it,
Man.
Lakeisha?
Is it Lakeisha? Here's your slip, Lakeisha. It's gonna be balled up. Like, that's your notice. Per our new rule, we don't
we
need you here anymore.
we're going in a different direction, Lakeisha.
Right. We're
What
down.
what I need you to do is show up on
Yeah.
work at time, because all that working from home shit, no. We need
Yeah,
you in
that's
this
crazy
office.
too. He's like, man, we done with that.
We
We
done
done
with
with
all
that.
that shit. You know,
Yeah.
federal
Man,
workers, get your asses in here. We need you in this office. You know, I need to look
what's
at you.
what's crazy to me is that I've had a lot of people that I respect, a lot of my elders and OGs that are in my life. Not a lot. There's probably two I can definitely name off the top of my head that have, been proclaiming and exclaiming, like Trump is the guy. Like one person in particular is like, hey, if you don't vote for Trump, you voting against God. Only because of the Democrat and I don't even know the two parties no more. Republican side.
Republican,
Yeah.
Democrat.
So the Republican side is more of God's way because of the abortion and LGBTQ and stuff like that, which I understand. I totally understand. But it's
Do you
like,
know? Do you understand that? Because in my perspective, God is love.
mhm,
Whatever you got going on, that's you. My journey with God is my journey with God. I can't necessarily say what you're doing is wrong. You know what I mean?
what?
If you arguing over you having surgery to identify with a different sexual preference, that is your journey. How is it affecting me? It's not.
Right. But I'm just saying from a biblical standpoint, well, like what's in the word of God. Like that's what I'm saying. I understand from that standpoint. But I'm like, but is he the guy though? Like, or are we just voting for whoever is the Republican? You feel me? Like that'd be my take on it. Because
I think
I
they
was
using him as a vessel. I think
exactly,
that's what it is. They're using him as a
exactly,
vessel to get him in swam, because he can be bought. He can be
exactly.
bought by anybody. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? If you say that I'm gonna give Orange Man $50 million so he could say that uh, the next up and coming team in America should be in Alaska. You know what I mean? He gonna push it. Alaska's a great place. I've been there several times. I've been in Anchorage, and
yeah.
one half of the year
That's
was
a great
light,
point.
and half of the year is dark. You know, he
Great
gonna
point.
push it
And
because he only thinking about the bottom line is what he get out of it.
yeah, and hence Elon Musk. That's why he making the moves he making. And that's
Yeah,
what you would say he don't have no money. He got some money because
yeah.
of he know how to make the money move, like whatever. But man, it's let's talk about these artists that have been taking these gigs. Snoop Dogg,
For
Nelly,
real though.
Boy, Rick Ross. Yeah, for real
For
though.
real though.
It's
Hmm.
so Snoop Dogg, the first time around when Trump was running or got elected, he made a video saying, "Man, which one of you coons man going gonna perform for him? I do it, sir. I do it, sir." Fast forward, however many years later, he the one. He the one.
You got to understand though. Before that time, he was just getting his feet wet in white acceptance. He was
Mm-hmm.
just popping off with Martha Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Martha Stewart opened the door for him to get that acceptance. After
Yeah,
he started dreading his head, remember he started popping up in these Corona videos, and all these motherfuckers call him Uncle Snoop. So everything Uncle Snoop started doing became super cool. He's smoking weed on TV. That's just Uncle Snoop. He in the car talking shit. That's Uncle Snoop. He talk about betting. That's Uncle Snoop. You know what I mean? So because he's now part of the dominant society culture, he's able to be accepted to go in there and play songs like "Rolling Down the Street." You know what I mean? Sipping on gin and juice. You know what I mean? Because he's crossed over, and he crossed over to get that bag. You know, you speak about Snoop Dogg, I speak about Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his music has always been crossover successful. But I think Nelly has always wanted to be on that other side. But he just haven't had the door that opened up.
Agreed. Agreed.
You know,
Because even in that song, like, let me in now. Let me in now. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now.
Yeah,
You let
yeah,
them know I'm banging on the door, man. I want to get in there.
yeah, yeah. We going down, down, down with the feet in the rain. I mean, that song was catchy, but you know that's a pop song. You
Yeah,
know that's a song you hear at fraternity houses, sorority houses, cruise boats. You know what I mean?
cruise boats. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now. Like,
Yeah, you know what it is. He always wanted to be accepted. Now they like. I don't know if you saw the Willie D. Shout out to Willie D. In the interview he did with Nelly, and Nelly was saying, "Ain't nobody never invited me to the White House,
mm-hmm.
so this is a blessing for me."
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, he ready to shine them shoes, baby.
yeah. You ready to sign them shoes, baby?
Ready to shine them
Yeah,
shoes.
country grammar. When did
And
that song? Let me
Rick
see.
Ross, man, come on, Ricky Ross. He always been suspect, bro.
Yeah,
He
I
always,
think it's with them is money. With Ross's money. Now with Nelly, I feel like he really want to be in there. That boy came out February 29th, 2000. Nelly came out with that song. I think Ross about his cheese. I think Soldier Boy definitely about his cheese. He already came online and said it. He's like, which one of you niggas gave me this type of bag to perform?
you know what's sad about that too is, where's your integrity? Like, there's no bag I can have for myself if I'm not generating any wealth back in my community with it. You know what I mean? Like, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want that money in my community.
Mm-hmm.
The integrity alone, you know what I'm saying? Because if you take the money, you got to perform the act. So my thing is just standing on business, as they say today. And what I mean by that is going, you know what, we better over here. You know what I mean? Like that's why I say, man, we do so much assimilating when it comes to what they want to do. We don't say, you know what, we ain't on that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that enough. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We'll do that when somebody and you know what? They ain't have to kill him like that, or you know, some
Yeah.
shit like that. But when it comes to anything else, we don't stand on no business when it comes to these other people. You know who do? Chinese people do.
Mm-hmm.
White people do. Arab
Mm-hmm.
people do.
Mm-hmm.
All these other races do. But with us, we look in the yes, bossa. You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
using to have our hand out, and it's about me. It's about me.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
these other races, they look at the bigger picture. They look at it's not just about me, it's about all of us. And if
Yeah.
all of us ain't eating, we ain't gonna eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the bad part about us, man. We suck as a race. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody got a different agenda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 100%. 100%.
100%, Danny. I would rather protect my name. And that's what I'm saying. Like my integrity, my name. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's the way they look at us.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas always got a price tag.
Exactly. Yeah.
Those
Most people
niggas
do.
they
Most
come with
people
a price tag.
most people have a price. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's, Tim, you say your mom back in the ghetto, right? So you know, I'll give you I'll give you $1 million. $1 million.
Easily. Check is written and they got it. they got it to give. You know, they got it to give, and that's what's sad, man. But man,
I wouldn't care if they had it to give. You know, like I said, I could walk away from that. And there's some people that be like, you know what? You stupid. You stupid. You could have bought you all the Air Jordans you need.
right. But yeah, man, it's a lot going on. I say this, man. Protect yourself. Do what you gotta do to make some real money this year. You know, and protect, because man,
Yo,
something.
hit that point. I'm sorry. Hit that point Danny's saying. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Because that is powerful.
because we
Because we were brought here and all
ooh,
we could do is try to survive. A lot of black folks operate based on surviving because of trauma that was instilled in us from the beginning.
mm,
Deep. That's deep. But when do we change
mm,
from going to survival mode? We gotta start putting our coins together. You know what I mean? Like really, for real, the way the world is working, we should all have some type of line to each other to try to get what? One of these lands, whether it's Montana, whether it's North Dakota, Kansas, places nobody talk about that we can go there and make ours. You know what I
mm,
mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, operating where we are under they nail and thumb, it ain't working for us. You know what I
mm,
mean? It's not working for us. And I'm not talking separatism, but I'm talking we have to stop aligning with what they got going on. Because the more we align with what their agenda is, they are booting us to continuously be economic, physical, mental slaves for them.
yep.
So
Step stools, yeah,
set
yeah.
stool, you know what I mean? And we are constantly in a three-tier society with them, with
Mm-hmm,
us at the bottom of the tier.
mm-hmm,
And that has got to stop, bro.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Gotta stop.
It does.
Shout out to Ali. Ali is upset about the shit too.
Yeah, enraged, man, enraged. But yeah, we gotta protect ourselves, man. Do what we can to be home, because I feel like something else gonna happen, you know, similar to 2020. Um, yeah.
I
So
feel
I don't
like
know.
I feel like we brewing toward a civil war, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because he is manufacturing hate at an all-time high.
Yes.
And he
Division.
has no quorums about discussing the rhetoric that his brain produces, which
Mm-hmm.
is fueled by hate.
Mm-hmm.
Is all hate 11111. You know what I mean? He
100%.
hasn't left his other turn where he lost. He still can't get over the fact that he lost. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah.
You won now.
Yeah.
Why are we still talking about it? You know
He's a
what I mean? You
competitor. Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and I don't think anything different gonna happen unless something catastrophic takes place, like assassination or something. You know, and I'm not calling for that, but I'm just saying you don't know, man. Like
He's gonna.
we living in times where everything is completely fragile.
Yeah.
All he can do is press a button. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
100%. 100%.
it's crazy out here. Protect your neck.
Protect your neck, man. Yeah. Man, it's real out here, man. Um,
On that
yeah,
note, we about to call it a day.
yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's do it. And I'm about to retire this hat
Yeah,
because
I
that's
don't
where they
know.
going.
It's, yeah, I don't. Is that say that's 1995 on there?
1995
Oh
Hawaii Pro
my
Bowl.
god! Oh my god!
And I'm
At
going to
first I didn't
retire
want
it.
it, but 95 my year, man. So
And I'm that's why I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to
I'll
you.
take it now. I'll
I'm
take it
giving it
now.
to you. I'm
Because I was
retiring
just
it.
about to say I don't want it because we should be further than the Pro Bowl, but 95 that's the year I was born. So
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to
dang.
you. Yeah, so
Man,
that is
I'll be
yours.
30 this year, man. Coming up on that hot 30 ball, man.
That's what's up, young boy. Now I'll be 46. Go
Ooh,
ahead in the mix.
OG in the game, man.
I'll let you boy. You know what I
Um,
mean?
this Valentine's Day, man, the lovelies, we got our clean comedy show. Tickets $25. You can cash app $ the Lovelies. We're gonna be at the Raw
And
Space.
the raw space.
Yeah, we coming real raw with it, man. Yeah,
The raw space. What is dirty in there or something?
it's raw, man.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Well, that's where we at.
We're doing comedy real raw. Ugh.
Yeah. This will be our second produced show. We did one December 29th. Now we back here on actual Valentine's Day. So
wear a condom because it's raw in that John.
Pause. Yeah, man. Other than that, you can check me out on episode 6 of Only in My Hood. Shout out to T-Bar.
Okay.
You can find that on Tubi. Episode 1 through 6 is up, but I'm in episode 6, the finale. So yeah, check it out, man.
What's up, bro?
I know the films and everything popping, so
So this year, man, my goal, I know it was I wasn't referring to y'all. I'm reading the comments. I wasn't referring to y'all, but last year my goal was to get in a Tubi movie, and I got in a Tubi movie the year before. Last year my goal was to create a movie or be in a movie. So this year I'm manifesting that, getting a movie, starring a movie, have a role in a movie, do something of that magnitude. So that's my goal for this year. If you need to see me, I'm still doing some mystery dinner theater. You know what I mean? So you can check me out with the Dinner Detectives. We are on location at the Embassy Suites every Saturday. We got a show coming up that Valentine weekend. So get at us. Book it. Check out Dinner Detectives. The one I'm in, that's the one for Embassy Suites in Troy. Check it out. And on another note, as you put at the bottom, this is a Mask Off Podcast. You can always subscribe to us. Check us out, man. Be a part of what we got popping off. You know what I mean? America. For real, though.
Yeah, I already know what it is, man. I feel like that. I love this so much. We're gonna outro it with the video again, man. So there's been another episode of Mask Off 176, man. We love y'all, man. See y'all next week.
Peace out. We out this piece.